Have you ever noticed how some passengers step onto a plane looking completely relaxed, while everyone else seems to be scrambling for overhead bin space, searching for their seat, or already looking frustrated? That's no accident. After hundreds of flights, I've realized experienced travelers follow the same routine almost every time they board, and those first few minutes can determine whether your flight is smooth and comfortable or full of unnecessary headaches. Today, I'm counting down 10 simple things seasoned travelers do the moment they step onto the aircraft. Most take less than a minute, but together they can save you time, reduce stress, and even earn you compensation if something goes wrong. And make sure you stay until number one, because it's a quiet habit flight attendants perform before every takeoff. Most passengers never notice it, but once you know what to look for, you'll see it on almost every flight. Let's start with one mistake that's surprisingly common. If you want more travel tips like this, hit subscribe. 10. Double check you're in the right seat. You finally board the plane, find your row, and sit down, only to hear someone say, "I think you're in my seat." It happens far more often than you'd think. Most travelers glance at the row number and assume they're fine, but aircraft seating isn't always as straightforward as it looks. Seat letters can vary depending on the aircraft. On many planes, the lettering skips certain letters altogether to avoid confusion with numbers, and different cabin layouts can place window, middle, and aisle seats differently than you might expect. That's why experienced travelers never rush this step. Before putting away your bag or fastening your seatbelt, take a quick look at your boarding pass and match both the row number and the seat letter. It only takes a few seconds, but it saves the embarrassment of having to move after you've already settled in. Now that you've found the right seat, let's make sure your luggage doesn't create problems later. 9. Store your bags. Like a frequent flyer, boarding delays often start before the plane even pushes back from the gate. Passengers wrestling oversized bags into overhead bins slow everything down. Here's how to handle it like a seasoned traveler. When stowing a rolling suitcase, follow the airline's instructions for that specific aircraft. Most recommend placing it on its side with wheels facing inward to maximize space and make retrieval easier. Here's something many travelers learn the hard way. If the bin above your row is already full, store your bag ahead of your seat, never behind it. When the plane lands, you exit moving forward. A bag several rows back means waiting until almost everyone has deplaned before you can grab it. Also, your personal item, whether a laptop bag, purse, or small backpack, belongs under the seat in front of you. That keeps overhead space available for larger bags, helping everyone board faster. Now here's something most travelers never think to do, even though it could save hours of frustration on a long flight. 8. Give your seat a quick check before takeoff. Imagine settling in for a 5-hour flight. You pull out your tablet, plug it into the USB port. Nothing happens. Then you try the entertainment screen. It's frozen. The power outlet doesn't work either. By now, boarding has finished, the aircraft door is closed, and your options have become much more limited. That's why experienced travelers do a quick equipment check the moment they sit down. Before takeoff, test the entertainment screen, charging ports, power outlet if your seat has one, headphone jack, reading light, and seat recline. If something isn't working properly, tell a flight attendant while passengers are still boarding. At that point, there may still be an opportunity to move you to another seat if one is available. Even if every seat is occupied, the crew may be able to reset the system or note the problem. In some situations, passengers have even received airline miles, travel credit, or other compensation when important seat features weren't working during a long flight. The key is speaking up early rather than waiting until you're halfway across the country. Because the next habit on our countdown isn't about comfort, it's about protecting yourself from something that's invisible, but found on almost every airplane. If you're enjoying the video so far, give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. 7. Clean the spots. Everyone else touches. You've finally settled into your seat. The temptation is to sit back, relax, and wait for takeoff. But experienced travelers usually spend the next 20 seconds doing something most passengers skip. They wipe down the area around their seat. Why? Because airplanes fly all day long, often making several trips before they receive a deep cleaning. While cabins are clean between flights, there's usually not enough time to thoroughly sanitize every surface each passenger touches. In fact, several studies have found that tray tables can harbor surprisingly high levels of bacteria, sometimes even more than surfaces you'd expect to be much dirtier. That's why many seasoned travelers carry a small pack of disinfecting wipes in their personal item. A quick wipe across the tray table, the armrests, the seat belt buckle, the touchscreen, and even the air vent above your seat only takes a few seconds, but can give you a little extra peace of mind, especially during a long journey. The best part? Disinfecting wipes aren't treated as a liquid under TSA rules, so you can pack a travel-size container in your carry-on without worrying about the liquid limits. Now that your seat is clean, let's make it a lot more comfortable. 6. Take advantage of the features built into your seat. Most people think an economy seat is just a seat, but if you've ever watched experienced travelers, you'll notice they're quietly adjusting things most passengers never even realize exist. Start with the headrest. On many aircraft, those side panels actually fold inward to support your head while you sleep. Instead of constantly waking up with your head falling to one side, those small wings help keep your neck much more comfortable. If you're flying internationally and receive one of those small airline pillows, try placing it behind your lower back instead of behind your head. That little bit of lumbar support can make a surprisingly big difference on a long flight. Here's another feature many aisle seat passengers never discover. On a lot of aircraft, the aisle armrest can lift completely out of the way using a small release button hidden underneath near the hinge. It gives you extra room to get in and out of your seat much more comfortably. Just remember, the armrest needs to be lowered again for taxi, takeoff, and landing. One last tip. If your RAW shares electrical outlets with the seats beside you, plug in your phone or tablet as soon as you sit down. Those outlets fill up quickly, and once your battery is topped off, unplug your device so someone else has a chance to use it. Comfort is important, but protecting your valuables is even more important. By the way, quick question. What's one travel tip you swear by that most people don't know? Drop it in the comments to help other travelers. 5. Keep your most important items within reach. Every year, travelers accidentally leave thousands of valuable items on airplanes, and one item seems to disappear more often than almost anything else: the passport. Think about what happens after landing. Everyone stands up. People are gathering bags. Announcements are playing. You're thinking about your connection or where to find your ride. It's the perfect recipe for leaving something behind. That's why experienced travelers almost never place passports, wallets, cash, or other valuables inside the seat back pocket. Instead, keep those items in a zippered compartment of your personal bag or somewhere securely on your person. The seat back pocket should be reserved for things you wouldn't be devastated to lose, like a magazine or a bottle of water. There's another reason to avoid storing valuables there. Although it's uncommon, theft does happen during flights, especially when passengers are asleep or distracted during boarding and deplaning. Keeping your important belongings close to you is one of the simplest ways to reduce that risk. And before we reach our top 3, there's one final habit experienced travelers never skip. It only takes a few moments, but if an emergency ever happened, it could become the most important thing you did before takeoff. Number 4, know your way out before you need to. Nobody boards a plane expecting an emergency, but that's exactly why smart travelers prepare before one ever happens. The moment you sit down, find the nearest emergency exits. Not just the one ahead of you, but the one behind as well. A veteran pilot once shared a habit that genuinely changed how I fly. Every time he travels as a passenger, he quietly counts the rows between his seat and the closest exit in both directions. If smoke ever filled the cabin, he already knows exactly how far he needs to move. Try doing the same thing on your next flight. Also, pull out that safety information card. Every aircraft model is slightly different, and procedures vary between planes. Check under the seat in front of you to confirm the life vest is actually there if your aircraft carries one. And when the safety demonstration begins, remove your earbuds. Those instructions are specific to your exact flight and crew. They deserve 2 minutes of your attention. 3. Adjust your air vent. Before you forget, here's a tiny habit that can make a surprisingly big difference over the next several hours. As soon as you sit down, look up and check your air vent. It sounds almost too simple to matter until you're halfway through the flight wondering why you're freezing or sweating, and you never realize the vent was pointed directly at you the entire time. Some travelers like a steady stream of cool air because it helps them stay comfortable and may even reduce the chance of feeling airsick. Others prefer to turn it down while they sleep. There's no right or wrong setting. The important thing is making a conscious choice before takeoff instead of spending hours feeling uncomfortable for no obvious reason. Take 5 seconds. Aim the vent where you want it. Then forget about it and enjoy the rest of the flight. Now let's move to a trick that experienced international travelers swear by. 2. Switch your mind to your destination before the plane leaves. If you've ever arrived overseas feeling exhausted at breakfast or wide awake at 2 o'clock in the morning, you already know how brutal jet lag can be. One simple habit won't eliminate it completely, but it can help your body start adjusting sooner. The moment you settle into your seat, change your watch, and if possible, your phone, to the time at your destination. It sounds like a small psychological trick, but many frequent travelers use it to help shift their mindset before the airplane even leaves the ground. Once you've changed the clock, make your decisions based on destination time, not departure time. If it's bedtime where you're going, try to rest during the flight. If it's morning or afternoon at your destination, do your best to stay awake. That small mental shift can make adjusting to a new time zone a little easier once you arrive. And don't be discouraged if eastbound trips seem tougher than flying west. Many travelers find those flights more challenging because your body has to adjust to an earlier schedule. Now we've reached the final tip. It's something you'll see on every flight if you know where to look, and once you notice it, you'll never miss it again. 1. Watch what the flight attendants do before takeoff. Watch what the flight attendants do right before takeoff. It tells you everything. As they settle into their jump seats, notice the posture. Back straight, feet flat on the floor, hands resting firmly on their thighs or tucked underneath them. It looks almost rigid, right? But that position is deliberate. It's specifically designed to stabilize their bodies during sudden stops or unexpected impacts at takeoff. This isn't casual, it's trained behavior, repeated on every single flight. Now, I'm not saying you need to mirror them exactly, but here's the real takeaway. Once you've done everything, found your seat, stowed your bags, checked your surroundings, there's genuinely nothing left to stress about. So sit back, breathe, look out that window, because in just a few hours, you'll arrive somewhere that would have taken weeks or months to reach just one generation ago. Flying is extraordinary. Let yourself actually enjoy it. So there you have it. 10 simple habits that experienced travelers practice every time they board a plane. None of them cost a penny. None of them take more than a minute or two. But together they can make your flight smoother, safer, and far less stressful. Now I'd love to hear from you. Which of these boarding habits do you already do every time you fly? And which one are you going to start using on your next trip? Share your answer in the comments below. I read every single one, and your tip might help another traveler. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss another travel tip that could save you time, money, and hassle. And before you go, click the video that's on your screen right now, where I'll show you 10 airport mistakes that catch thousands of travelers every single day, and how to avoid every one of them. Thanks for watching, safe travels, and I'll see you in the next video.